of them there was quite a few Scottish people in it. And you know, like New Year is a big thing for the Scots, isn't it? Hogmanay.
Yeah, very.
So they literally waited until the bells to pile in and just batter these Scottish people. So, you know, we did get things like that going on, but it wasn't every fucking day, like somebody getting murdered. It was, you know, it's not an everyday thing. Whereas London it is, but I suppose it's a much bigger place, isn't it?
In my teens, every weekend there was a pub being turned over with teen blokes that can't handle their drink, all just going mad. You know, it just ruined your whole night. That's why I stopped hanging around these sort of places. You find seriously the amount of fights.
You know what?
Postcode wars. It was nothing. It's 50s. They're probably still at it now.
Club group then just fell out over, you know, who done it, snitching or blaming each other. This group that were really good mates just then became
10 years later because I got a taste for it. Do you know what I mean? They knew I had it in me. You know, they knew I had it in me. Yeah, they knew. But they opened up a can of worms years later.
Then, you know, and there's a lot of that goes on. So you're kind of forced into a situation of different on here during then. But so I can see how that happened. You know, everyone fled, and I believe that's what the government wanted. Everybody's sitting online, collecting all their information. They're all locked in their houses. They're all angry, and you know, to me, it's all like this big experiment. You know, well done, because look at the fucking state of the place now.
Well, when I didn't become a member of, but I was on it for years, YouTube. But I'd only look up music.
Yes.
I'd rip it and then download it and put it on an MP3 player because I won't buy all that Spotify and anything like that.
No way, no.
The minute you get your subscription, they take your library back. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, but I think it was in lockdown that I wanted to comment about someone's stream that I was watching at the time. And that's how I created the account. But yeah, it was mad. So much was going on, wasn't there?
Yeah. See, I was originally on here years ago because I used to like test games and stuff. So I used to do walkthroughs for them and make little videos showing people certain things, what they had to do and that. And I had a really good little channel on here. But somehow, through getting involved in other things like politics, you know, I ended up with fucking trolls, and I ended up deleting my whole channel. And then when I did come back a while later, I don't even know how I ended up on Reels, but that's where it all began, on Reels, going on Reels.
Yeah.
And, you know, then just ended up in this world of shit. And it has been a world of shit, Leg. I do regret coming on here. I wish I'd never come on here.
You got to think, put it behind you, you know, and move forward and just think that, you know what, it's the past experience, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It has been a learning curve. Like, I got quite shocked at just how vile the human race can be.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, come on.
Because it's not only words.
It's said about me, and you know, I'm just like, my job was gonna come and batter me. Get my job. I'm hideous looking. I've got a moustache. All this shit. And what makes me laugh is they put that out on public.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? Anyway, someone I know got into it through me and is, you know, sort of 2 years behind, but they watch it, and then if they hear someone say anything, they'll let me know. But it just makes me laugh because I'm like, they're in shock about how these people behave.
Yes.
Because they're like, I don't see you do that back to them.
Yeah, exactly. And they know that doxing people and shit like that, that's, they love to say that other people are doing that because they know it's a disgusting thing, but they're the ones who do all that shit.
I'm accused of doxing fag end, right?
Oh, I've been accused of that, yeah.
No, I hadn't.
No, and I didn't.
And the thing is, it was on another channel that they had fallen out with.
Yeah.
But then, because we had the row, which I didn't start, but I defended myself in.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
What am I meant to just shut up and go, yeah, you can attack me? It don't happen in my world.
Exactly. And this is the narcissists on here that feel that they can sit and tell you to shut your mouth and you're going to be dead soon anyway, thank God. And all this old fucking shit that comes out of these lunatics' mouths, and you're just meant to fade away in the corner.
I just do not know what I just. I think I've gave commentary to everything. I don't know, for people that haven't heard me reflect, or the reason why we're covering this moon, she calls herself, and this Moonday. I just don't know. I mean, it's just like, can you imagine Clyde in the chat, in a voice chat, in like speaking to me now, going, you can just imagine the same sort of rhetoric as this deranged. It just hurts my head to try and think how Valerie, like, that, just how she can say things like, they're vile talk. They're vile, the way they say vile things. And then I can just imagine this Clyde going, and the way they say vile things, and they'll just try and be mean to people. They're just so crazy. I can't believe they do it. It's like they make up fake accounts and stuff, and like go on about things and misrepresent, totally invert the actual point that was raised in the first place. And like, I would never do that, I would never do that. Me? No, I'm not Clyde. I'm not. Oliver Onion is a new person. I'm nothing to do with Clyde. So, and how many different, I mean, it's just you can only just imagine that Valerie has so many different accounts, and she comes in with a different persona, and she's like, they don't know who I am. I've pretended I don't make up different accounts. And like Becca, when she says, oh, YouTube have taken my channel. I'm going to contact YouTube and find out why they've taken my channel. I don't know why they've taken my channel. It's really strange. Oh, Kaylee's in court. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Oh, how strange. Isn't it, bruv? Let's hold the smoke for later. Anyway, that's enough manicness for me for the moment. I don't know if I think I've. So I was just going to play this bit where, because I accidentally clicked on this stream that Lig was in again before I was trying to find the other one. I've got the other one up ready. I just thought I'd play this bit as well while I was at it, and I've played it before, but yeah, just where she says about just leave it in the past, just move on with the future, and then blah blah blah, and then I think, I'm not sure if I've gone past the bit where she says about blocking and stuff, but I'll go on to the other one in just a moment. And we'll play this one. So last night, because Michaela went on, I didn't get a chance to explain that I got all these comments in on the screen here. Thanks, Kaylee. Got all these comments that you see where the green J is at the top there. My first comment stayed all the way to the top of the screen. No one said anything. I got that second one in. I got a third one in. And then on the fourth one, I thought, oh, fuck it. I'll add a thanks, Alex, just to see if he's read the chat at all. So I got 4, and I think I might have just got a 5th in after this screenshot. I got one comment in after Sky comment. I think the spanners have been demoted. They can't delete people. They can only not get timed out by each other. I don't think they can actually time. Most of them, I don't think, can actually time other people out or something. I'm not really sure how the spanner thing works, but so yeah, I got that 4th one, and then Skyworks wrote, it's reversed on this screen. What's Jake the Freak doing in the chat? So he seemingly couldn't delete me, or they've been asked not to delete, but no one else mentioned me at all, and I'd already written 4 comments up to then, and I wrote, now you are hamstered, not hoaxed. Get in there, because Alex started talking about the ritual and the sacrifices, the human sacrifices in this country. Ted Heath being a prolific raper and murderer of young boys. He didn't mention the other aspects that were the evidence of Mike Veal and the 5 women who separately to each other as testimony, whatever the word is, gave testimony to the fact that Ted Heath, our former Prime Minister, had a metal claw that he would use during his sexual abuse sessions. So it's just so sad because of what we know, and that this is a trauma that Kaylee, as a woman, particularly as a victim to this, and me, as somebody who haven't suffered sexual abuse at the hands of as a male that suffered, it's a different dynamic, but obviously totally the same thing for a male who suffered it. So I, what's this, Clyde? What's Ted Heath for to do with onions? Did he have an allotment? So so just the whole, just being a sexual abuse of physical or any physical oppression, whatever you call it, like being a victim too. So what am I trying to say? That people like Clyde and these pips, who we don't know what their specific crimes are or what their involvement is, or whether they just watched material online, watched other people's material. That's it's just as bad, of course. Violation. Thank you. So it's just as bad, obviously, if somebody's condoning in any way, partaking, observing, enjoying. Yeah. Thanks, baby. But yeah, the idea that somebody is trying to gaslight, is trying to psychologically abuse, trying to manipulate, pretend the big pretend that they aren't something, and then coming along to psychologically try and assault and degrade and manipulate. So that it's just horrible to think that they also, maybe physically partake in physical sexual abuse of women, children, boys, men, ritual abuse, anything. So it's just very tragic and very traumatic, and it's just so sad that we're allowed as a country, as a nation, as a human race, and I mean what happens to all the animals as well. Sacrifices, but just the stuff in the slaughterhouses, just the mistreatment, just the bullying, the just kicking or shouting at, or just because they can, maybe psychological abuse or physical abuse, emotional harm with neglect, be it with food. Maybe they just spend their money on drugs rather than buy an animal food or give it a healthy diet, or give a child a healthy diet. They'd rather just spend the money on drugs and things like that, and just very any self-centered behaviour. And yeah, so pit smokers, it's just, I just feel so sad for him. So yeah, we'll just we'll see whether Pip is actually telling the truth about Ricky and see whether it's of any value. Right now, he is fucking insane. So yeah, Ricky Freeman is totally losing the plot. Yeah, on and off all the time, losing the plot. But yeah, he's just playing some music at the moment. Some Jewish person. This is a Jewish one of them things called a where they're in like a radio booth, and the title's called Time. Oh, let me turn the volume down. Time to show Ghost Speaker's corner face. So is he really claiming it? He's got Ghost Speaker's corner's details. Sort of definitely worth catching. Oh, that just reminded me I need to put my fan on. Oh, it's getting really hot. Is it worth me trying to record this at the same time? One off. Should I keep this one going? Keep my live going? Choices. I can do a recording at the same time if I put my laptop to the power. It's a proper power laptop. Okay, baby. Yeah, I don't want to stress my laptop more, so I want to keep it in good condition. All right. Yeah, I'll continue this one with Alex and this other stream from the other night, maybe later on today. Thanks all.